Hey, Kevin and Mikkel, I want to wish you guys a happy anniversary. 6 years in the making. I love you guys. I've been watching y'all for the past 6 years. I pray that God continue to elevate you guys' show. I wish you nothing but the best. This is a shout out all the way from Fort Worth, Texas.
Hi, Kevin and Mikkel. I just want to say happy 6th anniversary. Congratulations on making it this far. My name's Aju and I'm 17, and I've known about you guys since like September 2012, since Brandy got me hooked onto you guys. And I just want to, thank you for giving me great advice and for making me laugh, and just eventually I'll be at your barbecue because I'm only 17 now, but eventually it's going to go down at your barbecue. I'm going to have a really good time. And yeah, just congratulations, and say hi to all the featured guests like Dennis, Diggy, I think Brandon was on there a few times, and Mama Scorpion, all those people. Peace.
Hey Kevin, I just want to say happy 6 years on YouTube. I'm extremely proud of you. I'm one of the few that can say that I've been there from the beginning, that I've seen you grow from a little boy to a grown man, and I've seen all your accomplishments and everything you went through to get where you are today. There's a lot more in store for you, and I love you, and I'm proud of you, and I'm proud to say that you're my best friend. Keep up the good work.
Just slide over, just a little. What's going on YouTube? It's Kevin and Mikkel. We are back with a new video after almost 2 weeks, and this will be our last video until I come back from Atlanta and on my cruise. So there's gonna be a lot of days y'all gonna miss out on the Scorpion show, but I want you guys to go back and watch those old videos, relive some of the stuff that we put out there, watch some of my mom videos, watch some of me and Dennis videos, and if you get tired of watching that, of course you can always watch the other YouTubers, Ashley Miller, Much Love from Kentucky, It's Rocks, Sweet Addictions TV, A Connection TV, and so many other YouTubers out there. Shout out to all of y'all. I want to say thank you to everybody that came to the Scorpion Show barbecue, because that barbecue was the fucking bomb. And if you missed out, then baby, you missed out. Like I got to the point where it was like, I don't care if you couldn't make it. Like, I'm glad for the people that did make it, because we tell y'all every year when it's coming, y'all notice like throwing them coins to the side. People came from Texas, California, Illinois, South Carolina, North Carolina, Virginia, Maryland, all up and down the northeast coast, Florida, Georgia. Y'all came from everywhere. Y'all showed up and y'all showed out, and we had a great time. And this was a year where last year it was just very stressful for me trying to get it together, but this year it was less stressful because it's like, everything you got to do, where everything got to go. So we just had a good time. We had a good time setting it up. I was mad at my sister for a little bit, but we got it together. We got that shit together. We got the tent together. We was cursing each other out on how to put that big ass tent up. Let y'all see it was out there. The DJ, I was like, Jeremy, you're going to have to unplug that freezer because the DJ got to play music. It was just, if this was recorded, I think this would have been a great reality show on how you putting a party together. But for me, it's not something that I really want to do. Like, I would rather hire somebody, but they want too much money to do that. And if I can handle the stress, I would do it. But I'm rambling on. I would like for Mikkel to talk just for a little bit. Go ahead, Mikkel. Go ahead.
I had fun. It was a lot of fun. A lot of nice people came. It was just a good turnout. I enjoyed myself, and one thing I got tired of doing was smiling.
Yes! But you know what?
But I really did thank God for everybody who came, but at one point I was just like, oh my God, my face is hurting so bad.
I was like, how?
Because it was like every time you turned around, somebody was like, can I take a picture? And I was like, and it was like, oh my God. And you can't.
You can't say no.
You cannot say no. Like, don't you dare say no after all these people that came from all over the country, literally. So you can't say no. But at one point, I said to my friend, I said, my face hurts so bad from smiling.
And I was running out of poses. I didn't know what else to do. It was just to the point where when I had to do something, somebody was like, oh my God, take a picture. I take a picture and I forgot what I had to do. So I just like, look, just give me 1 second. And then I just was like, look, if y'all want to take pictures with me and Mikkel, y'all got 15 minutes. And we took a good 100 pictures standing in that line. And shout out to Zane for taking all the pictures from the barbecue. I have them. I just have to save them to my computer. And then I can upload them to Facebook and all of y'all can see the pictures. And I might make a video with some of the footage we have. As y'all know, we cannot use not sample music. We can't use the music that was played at the barbecue and put it on YouTube because they're going to shut the fucking video down. So I'll work on something. But if you want to watch the full barbecue, it's a good 2 hours worth of recording from my laptop. You can go to younow.com/thescorpionshow and you can see what was recorded from the camera. We had the little twerk contest. That was my favorite thing because I mean, last year they was twerking, only a couple people twerked, but this year they was out there twerking, and it seemed like it was more people out there line dancing, just dancing, period. And the food ran out early. I don't know how the hell that happened, but the food ran out early. But it was always
there was
the barbecue.
Still, I think probably the chicken and stuff, but it was still hot dogs and stuff.
Because they were saying like the salads and stuff that was going.
Yeah, but it was still hot dogs and hamburgers.
Oh,
I remember
of course.
at night. Yeah, it was still.
So
Yeah. But aren't you glad I came and told y'all to move those tables and things back?
Yes.
So it would have been more dance room because I saw those tables when I came up and I was like, this is too close.
But this was my thing, because I had got up early. The table people woke me up, and that's my day started from then till I laid down 4 o'clock that morning. They woke me up and was like, we outside. So I said, let me just set these tables up early, because I was like the only one out there. My cousin Chicky came, and then my neighbor from across the street, Miss Peanut, she helped me lay out the tables and put the chairs there. Then Miss Mona came, and then we was all putting the tablecloths on the table. It was great, but I am glad you said push those tables back, push the tables back. But I had just wanted to set it up early because I just wanted to get all that out the way, because I thought by 2 o'clock everything would be done. Mind you, this around 9:30, and it wasn't. Some people came early, some people came back. Shout out to Emmanuel Zidor from American Idol. Hope I said his name right. He was in the top 10 boys, top 20 American Idol. And he came and he performed.
He did a good job.
Yes, he did. I really liked the.
And I told him, he came up to me afterwards, and I was off to the side because the whole cookout I was not near the tent where the music was.
Near the church, I seen you.
Because I was definitely near the church. Yeah, you saw me, right? I pulled up a seat next to that church and I said, Lord Jesus. Because at a certain point it was just way too many people, and I was like, Lord. Just give me the strength. But yeah, I had to let y'all go over there and party, and he came up to me and he thanked us for allowing him to do that. And I told him, you know what, you did a really good job because you actually had the people standing there and listening to you, and they actually they really liked you. And he said, yeah, because Philly is a tough crowd. I said, yeah, we are, and they really liked you, and he did a really good job. Yes. A really good job. I didn't stand there and listen to him because, like I said, there was so many people standing around him. But where I was at, I could hear him, and I was like, wow, he can really sing.
Yeah. So he came through. He did that. Like, I don't know. It got to be something bigger next year. We got to definitely do something bigger. Every year it gets bigger, and I am just so appreciative for you guys. Thank you to everyone who donated. We made over $2,100 from the donations.
Excuse me, I just came from work. I'm sorry.
That's all right, because you got 2 weeks to get it together. You got 2 good weeks.
So I am exhausted.
Yes. So yeah, I don't know what else to say, man. It was just, oh yeah, shout out to the people that always support. Alex, Tamika, Joe Nathan, Ashley Miller, Courtney, oh my God, it's just so many. Come on. What's her name? Tasha. Oh my goodness. The DJ, of course, because the DJ come every year. He came through, did that shit. Just shout out to everybody. And we have some, we're going to attempt to read some people from this book. Because, yeah, you can You can read anything.
Let me find something good. It's a lot.
It is. Let me turn this damn phone on.
Oh shit. See, this is a good one, but I can't read the name.
Let me see.
Right there, I can't read what that says.
Alicia Nicole.
Oh, duh.
Don't have a Floyd Mayweather one.
Okay. Alicia Nicole wrote and said, "Happy 6-year anniversary and thank you for years of entertainment and thought-provoking conversation." Aww. Congratulations on 6 years. Keep up the good work, April. I love Kevin and Mikhail, the Scorpion Show. Aunt Sheila. Much love to you from Mother Knows. Oh, and shout out to Mother Knows because he gave us a shout out on the back.
Sorry, don't give us the wrong impression.
Okay. Shout out to Mother Knows because he gave us a shout out on the radio the next day, and I was knocked out.
Yes.
Oh, I don't think it was the next day. I think it was that Monday.
Yeah.
And I woke up and I had a text message from my friend and was like, "I heard y'all on the radio," and I said, "You didn't hear me on the radio because I wasn't on the radio." And he said, "No, not you. Mother Knows shouted y'all out and shouted the cookout out." And I was like,
"Oh, the best cookout of all summer."
Right. So shout out to Mother Knows for doing that. See, now next summer we can. You know, that's what we need, a shout out like that. To come
To come to the barbecue.
We did a great job.
Yes, and the school supplies, just think, oh my God.
And I told Mother Knows that don't act like I don't know who you are.
Okay.
Because I think for some reason he probably thought I didn't know who he was. And I said, no, I know exactly who you are. Don't think just because I don't talk about you, I don't know who you are. You know, I listen to the radio.
What do you keep on dropping?
This beeper.
What
and I hate my job.
Bitch,
and I hate when I take
the beeper.
Yes. And I hate when I bring home stuff from work. You know how you be like, oh, I can't wait till this clock out so I can leave this.
Yes.
Oh no, you don't know.
You got a fucking beeper.
I tried it.
Bitch. Wait, let me just. I haven't seen a beeper in so long.
Mind you, I don't know how to use it.
This is so old.
I asked this lady today at work. They paged me and I was like, can somebody show me how the numbers come up so I can know who's paging me? Because I work in the OR, and so when they need me, they page me. Because, you know, once I finish doing what I'm doing, I dips off and goes about my damn business. You know? So they give me that, so when they do need me, they page me. You know? Anyway, back to this. Give me that before I lose that. This one says, I love you guys. Good luck in everything you do. I know you both are going to make it big. And I think this name is Tiana Towns. Instagram, alluring bombshell. I know that's right. There was one young lady who wrote something all the way in the back, and she made sure she let all of us know that she wrote something in the back. So I'm going to read hers because she wrote something to all 4 of us: Kevin, myself, Dennis, and Diggy. Okay, I guess the video
you can read for us.
Okay. It says, thank you, thank you, thank you. I had an overabundance of, damn it, I wish, overabundance of,
You can't take the ice bucket challenge, come on.
No, I can't. What does that say? Overabundance of fun today. Thank you so very much for all the way she wrote it is just really hard for me to understand. Much love for all the laughs, all that you do, and always being yourselves. Blessing. This is to you, Kevin. You look amazing. I'm
proud.
I'm proud of you, and I can read. Okay, I just can't read this. I'm proud of you, and I sound like Precious. And I'm proud of you.
Let me see. And how.
Oh, and how.
Let me just read.
Yeah, you read yours, and I'll attempt to read mine.
You look amazing. I'm proud of you and how your transformation has inspired me. I wish you so much success that it will truly blow your mind. Your smile is radiant. Oh, thank you so much.
Yes. And she wrote 2 lines for me. Mikhail, you're very nice. Dennis, you are. Bitch! But I'm like, what? I mean, but you did write more from you. No. She said, Mikhail, you are. Read this, because I can't read it.
You are a gem and a joy.
And a joy.
Thank you for your kind words. You made my day bright. Loves and kisses. But what was her name? Oh, something. And she left a phone number. Chinky Eyes. That's an email.
Love my
Chinky Eyes too.
I know that's right.
Yes. Oh, and she left one for Mama Scorpion. She left one for all of us.
She did. That was nice of her to do that.
Yes. We're going to have Dennis and Diggy. Well, we'll record with them again in the future.
Yeah, we just
and
have to
Diggy
figure
had
out.
a nice talk,
We just have to pray on it.
At the barbecue.
Right. Which I said that y'all would. Well, we're not going to read everybody's name.
Yeah, but just thank y'all.
But just thank y'all. We got a lot of people who wrote things in there. And spilled drinks and
shout out
everything.
to All Things Sherry. Yeah, somebody's supposed to drink on the show.
Somebody spilled a few drinks. Shout out to everybody who left us, you know,
all the messages.
All the messages.
And thank you to those that
and the
sent us
bartenders.
video. Yeah. Oh yes, Stephanie and Khadija, y'all did that.
Even though somebody brought me a drink that I did not like.
Somebody brought you one?
Yeah, my friend, he gave me a drink, and it was supposed to be a fruity drink, but I think it was vodka and supposed to be juice, but it was all vodka.
Ooh. They tried to get you to turn.
They tried, but they failed. So I said, here, take this back. I don't want that.
But just, y'all, listen, I just thank y'all again. And thank you to those that sent videos congratulating us on 6 years on the videos for the next month or so. I'll play those videos at the beginning of the video. And if you want to send something, you can send it to the Scorpion Show at yahoo.com. Keep it under 1 minute, please. And yeah, so let me tell you something. Whatever, all this entertainment stuff, none of that stuff really matters. What I have been captivated by this week, for the past 2 weeks, is what's been going on in Ferguson, Missouri. And I would say for the past couple of days, it has been very quiet. There has been less rioting, less stories of people looting and things like that. But we haven't had a chance to discuss our thoughts and our opinions on, you know, what was going on down there. And I think that it was a good thing that I didn't run to YouTube and just say how I felt about things. It was good to just think things over and then say what was on my mind. First things first, y'all know how I feel that, you know, we always come out as a community when a cop does something wrong or a person white does something wrong to a black person, instead of us, you know, rioting and not rioting, but fighting against what's going on negative in our community, whether that being drug dealers, somebody getting killed and getting justice for that person, or getting someone to speak when there's a lot of people that seem to happen and nobody wants to say nothing, and we don't combat against that. But the big point is that what I loved is that people were out there protesting for justice for Mike Brown. It wasn't about, you know, because it mainly was because a cop killed someone who was unarmed, and that's a child. And if your life is not in jeopardy, you should not be shooting anybody. And it came out that Mike Brown was shot 6 times. He was shot 4 times in the arm. He was shot in the eye, and then he was shot on the top of his head 6 times. And who knows how many other times this cop was shooting bullets at Mike Brown. It's just sad to see. So I understand why people are frustrated, why people are upset. But in the midst of your anger, it still does not give you the right to go to stores and bust people's windows and steal alcohol and steal hair and just steal whatever you want, phones, and it doesn't make any sense. You are not helping anybody. What you are doing is hurting those that's out there doing their job, protesting against the police. You are making it just hard for America to see that no one is, you know, that the people are out there just protesting. You're making it look like everybody's out there looting, because that's who is going to make the top story. You guys, not them, and them out there peacefully protesting. And then what made me upset was that, you know, we kept hearing about how bad these cops are treating the people out there, but we weren't able to see it. But then on Tuesday, you know, my TV has been locked on CNN, and I got a chance to see them move Don Lemon. They was trying to push him out the way, move the people. He's asking, why are you Why are you moving us? This is where you asked us to be. You're talking about rush hour. We're out here. Ain't nothing going on with this rush hour because you'll have a lot of things blocked off. And then later that night, we got a chance to see the tear gassing happen on TV because somebody threw something at the cops. Okay, somebody threw something. That doesn't mean tear gas these people. You've been tear gassing, you've been shooting at people, y'all claim people been shooting at y'all. Then we seen video y'all pointing guns at people. This is not what's supposed to be happening. I don't care how close those people get to y'all. If they're not touching you or not physically provoking you, it doesn't give you the right to tear gas and, you know, move them away and tell them to go home. There are grown people out there, and then, you know, they got some children out there that do need to be in the house. But, sorry. But what is sad is that these children can't even go to school. I'm mad about that too. That these children are supposed to start school this week and they can't even start school because of how bad it is out there. I wanted to see everybody band together. And then they showed the clip of the guy stopping people from looting. And he's talking about, why are you for the white man? He asked him on TV, why are you for the white man? These people ain't here for us. I'm gonna go in there and rob the store, but he's like, you know, why are you trying to rob this store? This is not what we're out here for. Man, F that, they don't care about us. I ain't got nothing to live for. Let me tell you something, we all have a purpose to be here. And that is the problem. People look down on black people and think that, okay, you're not smart, you're not going to get this job, you're not going to get that job. And you don't have to fucking accept that. We have to stop accepting that and strive for greatness. Shut people up by becoming successful. Don't sit at the bottom of the totem pole because they tell you you are at the bottom of the fucking totem pole. If you can't get a job, keep pushing to get a job. Keep filling out those applications. That doesn't mean go out and rob people to get a couple dollars. Come on, where is the sense in that? You know what you're doing is wrong. And parents, please, please stay on your children and let them know that they're great. Don't let people tell them, oh, because you're black, you can't have this and you can't do that. You can do anything you want to do. And we have to instill that in our children, and we don't. These children that I see, come on, man, they're rude, they're disrespectful, and it's from the parents because the parents are not instilling in them the knowledge, how to speak to people, how to talk. Well, I just say how to talk to people. Going to school, like, come on, man, it's bad when you go into a store next door and you see that the children can't count. They having you at the counter count their change to see if that's enough to buy something. That's not right. And they can barely read. We have to put our foot down on that shit, man. But if they still going to protest, I just want them to do it peacefully. And that's all. No breaking in stores, no throwing shit at cops, no fighting the cops. Because all you're going to do is upset them and have them arrest you. I know I went on, but I know you had something to say.
No, I don't.
You had nothing to say?
Well, no, because I had an opinion last week about it, and I was told I was ignorant and uneducated, and I shouldn't speak about it. So
I want you to.
No, I had nothing to say about it.
Because who told you was uneducated about it?
Oh, it was a few people on Instagram told me I was uneducated, and I didn't know what I was talking about.
Because
when I spoke about a situation about African Americans, particularly in the city that I live in, and they told me, well, you don't know anything. If you see, this is what they told me. You need to stop deflecting from what's really going on in Ferguson because you don't know what you're talking about, and if you really want to make a difference, then you need to go out there and make a difference. And I said, oh, okay, well then I won't say anything about it. Mind you, I was speaking about what was going on in my city, and they told me I didn't know what I was talking about. I said, okay, fine.
That's been a lot of the problem.
Well, if you notice on my Twitter and Instagram, I haven't said anything else about it because I was told that I was uneducated and I didn't know what I was talking about. So I'm going to keep my uneducated ass talk about what I do know what I'm talking about because I was told I didn't know what I was talking about.
Well, I think you should still share it.
I did share it. I shared it last week.
What did you say?
I said that I am tired of situations like this happening in this country. First of all, what happened with Mike Brown and that police officer was horrible. I hated the fact that they tried to portray him as this. First of all, they tried to portray him on the news as this thief. They came out with a surveillance camera of this guy robbing this store Come to find out, it wasn't Mike Brown. But anybody with common sense would know that it wasn't him because the robbery happened, what, minutes before he was killed.
They said it really wasn't him?
The guy had on shorts. Mike Brown had on a whole cargo pants. And then on top of that, they had the lawyer of the man whose store was robbed, and the lawyer said, my client never said that was Mike Brown who robbed his store. So it wasn't, it was the police who were putting that out there. And then they came out and said, no, that wasn't him. We knew that wasn't him that robbed that store. We knew that wasn't him in that video.
I thought they said that it was him because the guy from the... Because first of all, I don't trust that guy that was with Mike Brown. I don't trust him.
Who? Which? Oh,
the dreadlocks. Because
don't say too much because then you'll be ignorant and uneducated too.
No, because he's not trustworthy.
Well, there's a lot of people that aren't trustworthy.
His story done changed several times to where his lawyer is saying, "Don't say nothing."
Well, yeah. First of all, he shouldn't have got out there and said anything anyway. Be quiet, Mikhail, because I'm about to be real ignorant. But my thing is, there's a lot of people that are not trustworthy. On the police side and on the both sides that aren't trustworthy. A lot of them are saying stuff. A lot of people that are on the side of Mike Brown are saying stuff because they want justice. So a lot of them, not all, but a lot of them will lie to try to get justice, and that's not right. If that's not the truth, then don't put it out there as the truth. Say what is the truth. If Mike Brown was tussling with this cop, then say he was tussling with this cop. If he wasn't tussling with him, then say he wasn't tussling with him. But don't make up this elaborate story like, oh, well, this is what really happened, and then a week later, oh no, well, well, damn, last week you just said, I don't have time for this. It's ignorant. And then on top of that, my whole thing last week was, we as a community, we have to stop protesting every time something like this happens, but yet we don't get out there and we don't protest when we kill each other, or when, like you said earlier, when you have these type of things going on in your own community and everybody turns a blind eye, it becomes no snitching, but yet as soon as somebody white kills us, then it's, oh, we have to protest. Well, why don't you protest when Raheem from around the corner shoots somebody? Why don't you protest that? And I said that last week, and I was told, oh, you're trying to deflect from the issue. No, I'm not, because I live in a city where 90% of the crime that happens is by African Americans against other African Americans. But I was told I didn't know what I'm talking about. So I guess I need to move somewhere where I do know what I'm talking about.
People were saying the same thing to me yesterday.
Mind you, we live in the city.
Yeah,
we live in Philadelphia. I lived in the city all of my life. I know what's going on in the city. I know every time I turn on the news, I'm not saying white people don't kill each other. I'm not saying Hispanics don't kill each other. But 90% of the crime that happens in the city of Philadelphia that are against an African American is not by a white person. It's by another African American. But I was told last week, you don't know what you're talking about by people who don't even live in Philadelphia.
I was told that, there should be, like Kevin, you need to stop saying black on black crime.
Yeah, that's what I was told.
Because every race commits the same crime against their own race. But it's more prevalent in our community. Yeah. And then I said, you know what, you want to show me the statistics on black and Asian on Asian and white on white. Show me the statistics of who commits the most crimes by the city. You show me that. And then tell me that we don't have a fucking problem. Who commits the most? Anytime our mayor got to get on TV and is breaking news talking about the violence, you know something's going on. Anytime the damn news gets send a white man out to barbershops to find out what's going on where blacks keep killing each other, why? What is going on? What is the problem?
Remember that story?
Yes, it's a problem.
But I was told, I don't know what I'm talking about.
Yes, and you know what? They need the curse, and I'm glad they asked Al Sharpton and Jesse Jackson, why aren't y'all in Chicago?
Right.
Right. Always wear glamour at. Right. But y'all not in Chicago doing shit.
Or in Philadelphia.
No.
No.
They're not.
No. But Kevin, last week I was told I don't know what I'm talking about.
We have a big problem.
That's what I was told.
We need the fathers raising their children, we need the mothers raising their children. We need both doing their part. Now you can't predict on how the child is going to get when he's 18 and older. No, but come on, you got to instill the value. Yes. Yes. Okay. It's a big problem, and you got to stop accepting no. You don't have to accept no from nobody. Oh, we don't have nothing to live for. Everybody has something to live for. Why
he said he don't have nothing to live for while he's robbing somebody.
Yes. You can see the video. Then they start fighting the damn news reporter from Fox News. Now I'm not mad that was a Fox News reporter getting beat up, but I'm saying it's still was wrong. Oh yes, it's been all over. It's been all over the place.
Who was the reporter?
He's not no big name.
Why did they fight him?
because he was out there and they took one of the cones and threw it at him and hit him.
But why? He was doing his job.
They don't care. They threw a water bottle at somebody from MSNBC the other day.
And this is the thing, the ignorance of it all. They are attacking. Jack Tapper. We have got to do better. They are attacking those who are down there to report what is going on, and they are attacking them.
Talib Kweli, he got into a big scuffle with. But see, this is my thing. See, you might get mad at what CNN does, but Don Lemon is not writing these stories. He's out there telling it. And people talk a lot of shit about him.
Yeah.
But that man has been Team No Sleep for 2 fucking weeks. He's in there, on there in the morning, on in the afternoon, on there after midnight. He's been doing his job. He's been telling the story. Oh, but CNN, y'all let he was like, you white with the white supremacists of CNN. No. Anytime you got Talib Kweli, anytime you got Jake Tapper out there asking, why are y'all even out here? Right. It's all of this media and maybe 20 people. Why are you bothering us? Don Lemon was like, no, just calm down. No, because it's not right. But you ain't talk about that. And they played that. They ain't bleep nothing out. They showed it. Come on, we got to stop. Yes, some things are against us, but come on. Come on, don't act like it ain't
people like that live in a world. They live in a world that everything is against them, and everything that the white man does is wrong and is against them. That's why somebody put up a thing, and I loved it. It said, "Not every black person is ignorant, and not every white person is a racist."
But you can see the amount of racism that's out there. We can't. Right. Let's not act like it's not out there. It's out there and it ain't going nowhere.
But it's not out there with just one party. It's out there with both parties.
Yeah, and I just hope that the cops. And you know what, y'all? Again, like I told y'all 2 weeks ago when we first started talking about it. Pay attention to who you are voting for. And that's why y'all don't...
Come on, Kevin.
Y'all don't even go to the polls and vote.
Come on, Kevin.
Come on, I need y'all to get out there and vote. I just got a jury duty notice. September 16th. Be there by 8:15 at the Criminal Justice Center. My ass will be there because you know what? You don't know who you have. And I don't need no more jigaboos. Bitch, you remember her? I don't need... no more jigaboos that can't think.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
If they pick, I hope they pick me. Oh, that would be fun to be on the jury. But just don't pick me for no 3-week trial, because ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh, Jesus.
But I hope that I can get picked. I'm going to say whatever I got to say to get picked, if they ask why. But,
so I did jury duty 2 years in a row. Somebody said to me, why would you do it 2 years in a row? You don't have to do it. I said I needed to do it because I don't know who the fuck is out there walking these streets, okay? Okay? I don't know who's out there. I don't know who's out. So I'm going to give them my civic duty. I ain't doing nothing at work any damn way. I can go.
Yes. And you just in case you might be wrongfully accused of something,
right?
You would want to help.
I want to know that the system works,
and you want somebody with a brain on that jury.
Okay.
So please go, please. And if you're not registered to vote, please make sure you register to vote.
Because Obama is not going to be president forever.
No.
Okay. And I need a lot of people to get that through their heads. Once President Obama leaves office on January 20th, 2017, we are going to have a new president. And I need y'all to know that in November of 2016, hell, not even November. Starting next year, in 2015, towards the end of 2015 is primary season. It's the beginning of the presidential primary season. That's when you're going to start hearing all these people talk about them wanting to run for president. By the time 2016 comes, you're going to know who's all running for president, okay? I need for y'all to get with the program. If you are 18 and older and you are not registered to vote, please register to vote. It is important that you vote, okay?
Yeah, and tell them about that government thing, too, that happened with you. About the
oh yes, men. This is to men, not the females, but to men. Okay, if you are 18 through 25. If you are 18 through 25 and you are listening to me right now, or if you have a son who is 18 through 25, or a brother, or an uncle, or a nephew who is between the ages of 18 and 25. I need for you to tell them that they must go and register for selective service, okay? It doesn't take that long to do. Why? This is the reason why. It has to do with the military. Just in case, God forbid, if this country has to do a draft like they used to do back in the 60s and 70s, then your name will be in there. You know, you may be picked or you may not be picked. Most likely, if you're your parents' only child, only son, you won't be picked. But it is important to do this. Why? Because I went to fill out for a government job. I got hired at this government job. I went to the interview. I went to the orientation. I sat in the orientation for 2.5 hours at this government job. It was time for them to get the selective service number of all the men who were sitting in that room. I was the only one that didn't have one. So I figured, okay, I'll just register because I didn't know what it was. They told me, no, you are too old to register because you are over the age of 25. So that means what it basically was for me, the lady came to me and she said, I'm sorry, Mr. McClendon, but we can't hire you. Why we can't hire you? Because no government job in this country is allowed to hire any male who did not sign up for selective services from the ages of 18 to 25. So it is important. I made it my duty that because I was unable to get that job, but God opened the door, He opened up a new position at my job. Okay.
Because they ain't want you looking no more. That's what it was.
I went to work the next day. My boss said, what happened at the what's the name at the interview? I told him what happened. He said, don't worry about it because I got a new position for you. Monday through Friday, weekend holidays off. I said, won't he do it? Won't he do it? Yes, he will. And y'all wonder why I'm always talking about God in church. Child, if you hold his hand long enough, he'll work something out.
Amen.
But let me tell you something. I mean, the very next day, my boss said, don't worry about it because I got something for you. I said, well, thank you, Jesus. But anyway, make sure it is important because it happened to me, okay? And like I said, I got hired, okay? And after I had to fill out all the important papers, but they told me we can't do anything for you. So I want to make sure that any young man out there who in the future may want a government job, I don't want them to be told like I was told that they can't do it because they didn't fill it out. It only Kevin filled it out. He didn't even know he had filled it out.
I didn't even know.
He didn't even know, okay? They usually come to schools, high schools, when guys are like seniors in high schools and they have them fill it out. It is important, okay? You may look at it now and say, no, you don't need to, but I guarantee you in the future, if your son, nephew, or brother wants to fill out for a government position, and they get hired, but then they're told they can't because that's going to be a hurt piece. So please, just let them fill it out, okay?
Yeah, the only thing I can think of, the only way possible is when I filled out for my passport. That's the only thing I can think of.
Probably. And best believe I wrote that selective service. I found their website and I wrote them a nice long email explaining the situation that happened to me. Of course, you know they never wrote me back. No.
Well, I hope they do reply.
Yeah, but you know what? It don't matter no more. Because God said it's all right. I
Amen.
didn't want you over there anyway. He said I didn't want you over there anyway. I keep telling people that's God working. I told everybody that story and they said, look at God. The first thing everybody said was, look at God. I said, look at him. Because I was destroyed. I was happy. Remember, I kept saying, dang, I wonder why these people didn't call me back. They called me back. I was so happy. I said, I got a new job. I'm going to work for the government.
Like, Kevin, look at this email they sent me. Like,
right. I was so excited.
It's a shame, but you know what?
It's a shame, but like I said,
it was
one
light
door
at the end of that
closes,
yeah,
another one opened, and they opened the very next day.
Yes, it did.
Thank you, Jesus. But see, please, I told everybody I was going to be a mouthpiece because I don't want any young man to go through what I went through. So please, selective service, make sure y'all can go Google it. It'll tell you, and when you Google it, the site will come up and you just go in, and it says to register. You have to, put your name and your information and then you register. Yeah. 18 to 25. If you're over the age of 25, don't register. Forget it, okay? Forget it. Okay? Because I'm over the age of 25. And I ain't going to tell you how old I am, but I'm over the hill.
Yes.
They told me, not so fast. You're old.
You can't work here.
You can't work here. You don't work here.
No, but I felt so bad. No, y'all had to be outside when Mikhail came over and was telling us. I felt so bad.
Yes.
Because he was just so excited. I got to drive all the way here.
Right.
And then to be the only person
in the room.
Yes.
So you know I was very embarrassed.
Girl.
I was embarrassed. And I'm looking around all these guys like, how the fuck did you know about this? And I didn't. Okay? I didn't know. As much as I'm in tune to shit that goes on, and I didn't know. And the lady, she was very apologetic, and she came over to me, and she was very nice. She came over to me, and she pulled me to the side, and she said, it's just nothing I can do. And she said, I just want you to know, don't go applying for no government jobs, because they ain't going to hire you. I said, well, thank you for giving me a warning. You know? And then on top of that, it's guys who applied for it and they didn't even know. And you can go on selected services if you have a son, nephew, whatever, and they don't know if they filled it out, you can go on that website
and check it
and
out.
you can check. All you have to do is put in your last name and your social security number, and it'll let you know if you registered, and if you did, it'll let you know when you registered, because it let you know what year. It told him what year he registered and whatever the case may be, and he didn't even know.
Yeah, I don't just be signing anything, but I didn't know I did it.
Yeah,
I didn't know.
well, I didn't do it.
You know, if somebody from the government, if they can help us out and let us know a loophole how you can get in. If you don't have selected services, please let us know.
It was basically them saying, if you didn't want to sign up to fight for us, you damn sure ain't going to work for us.
Okay.
You don't want to fight for us, you won't work for us.
Oh, my God.
I said, that's all right, because I'll stay at my hospital job. That's all right. That's all right.
I can't.
That's all right.
Well, look, y'all. I know it's a lot of entertainment. I don't want to. It's not the MTV Awards is this Sunday, okay? I will do a review. If Mikkel can make it to my house, we would. Well, he has, you know, church duties on Sunday night. But if he can make it, we'll do it together, and that will be our final video. But I'm going to try to record some extra videos with my mom to help while we're out of town. They'll just post on YouTube. I'll let all of y'all know, because I'm not using social media until next Saturday. So y'all know the times the video will be up. Or maybe I'll throw together a scrap video of all our good moments or whatever. But yeah, watch our old videos, catch up. Some of y'all ain't even caught up. So this will give y'all a nice time to catch up.
Well, I do want to say something really quick.
Go ahead.
I feel bad. I just want to give my condolences to Nick and Mariah.
Yeah, let me tell you something. I feel bad about what happened, but Nick Cannon talks too motherfucking much.
I didn't hear what happened.
I don't know why they broke down, but he confirmed that they split and that they've been living, not split, but separated and been living in different houses, and that his main priority is his children. But see, the problem throughout their whole marriage is that he's been running his mouth too much about their marriage, what they do, what he did in the past, and don't nobody married wants to hear that about your past. And I feel bad about that, because, you know, people don't want to see black people in love. People that's been 5 years or more, it's been all these rooms after rooms after rooms after rooms. And I feel bad for them, because at the beginning, I was one of those people that didn't think they'll make it. Yeah. But look how long they lasted.
Right.
Come on, and you know Mariah. Come on now.
Okay. Oprah said it herself. Remember, Oprah was said that she didn't think, because she kept questioning Mariah when she was on her show. Is this for real?
Yes.
Okay. I wonder what she gonna do about that tattoo.
What you mean? What he gonna do?
Oh, I thought she got. Oh, he got her name.
Mariah. All over
First of all, I never did that. That's just ridiculous. I don't get nobody's name tattooed on me.
Mrs. Cannon.
I ain't no damn Kyle.
Mrs. Carey's.
You gonna brand me? Okay. The fuck I look like?
And I miss Nicki Minaj video. I haven't watched, but all I've been seeing is clips of all this ass everywhere.
Nicki Minaj, let me just tell you this, Nicki Minaj, you did that. And I guarantee you that any young guy out there who is not sexually active, he will let off a few ones watching that music video. Okay? You did that, okay? And the song, you know, the song is not that hot of a song, but that video made up for it.
Oh wow!
It did. It was a twerk video. All you saw was ass, and Nicki Minaj let you know this ass ain't stiff and ain't. This is ass that can move. And let me tell you something. It was moving. Okay. Right. Nicki Minaj. Not only that, but that body was amazing. Like Nicki Minaj, you did that. You did that. That is what you call a twerk video.
Well, I can't wait to see her perform, because you know she performing on Sunday.
Well, I can't. I want to see if her and Beyonce gonna pop up and perform together.
Flawless. You never know.
You never know.
Cause Nicki got her Nicki and Ariana Grande performing twice. So you never know. Beyonce might. They say Beyonce's doing 15 fucking songs. She's doing her whole album in 15 minutes. So
what whole album? Not Beyonce, or you mean her whole catalog of music?
From the videos, she's going to be doing a whole 15-minute performance.
Not from this album, but from all her albums, right?
No, I heard it was from this album.
I don't think so. I think she...
Well, if she did...
Because I don't... This is why I don't think so. I could be wrong, but I don't think so because I think they're basically honoring her for
all her videos,
all her work. You know what I mean? Because it's the Video Vanguard Award. I don't think they're gonna honor her just for one video album. That don't make sense. I mean, Single Ladies was iconic.
Yes.
And it was just a plain black and white video, but it looked at the impact that it went all around the world. It had everybody going. And remember when that video first came out? Everybody was posting on YouTube them doing it.
Yeah, I ain't like it.
They didn't have but you know what? I haven't seen a phenomenon since then like that. As far as the music.
No, because music videos today have just been dead. Y'all see, I don't even do video reviews anymore, and I used to do them all the time. I don't give a fuck about a music video. Right. I buy albums, I listen to the music, and if I don't like the music, I don't wait for the video to change my mind. But yeah, music videos have almost become a thing of the past because they're not like how they was when I was coming up. Like, remember when videos used to have making of the video or BET access granted? Like, they don't give them that big thing. Now everybody's, oh, make my video #1 on Vivo. Like, girl, it don't have concepts.
Now, yep.
Yeah. Like,
ain't that crazy? As soon as you said access granted, I remember access granted used to come on like 8 o'clock or something like that. And it was really like, everybody sat there and watched.
And waited for that.
And waited for it wasn't, because you watched them make the video, and then at the end of the video, the making of it, then they would show the actual video.
I remember watching Doesn't Really Matter when it premiered on MTV.
I remember when they showed the makings of Rock the Boat.
Yes!
Remember that? And then they showed it?
Like that's...
And they did all that after she died.
That's just crazy. But you just made me sad. Cause
that made me sad too.
Monday is the
anniversary.
14 years.
14 fucking years.
Yes. And I remember where
No, not 14, 13.
2001. Yeah, 13.
13 years.
13 years. Yep.
I will never forget. That is a moment that I'll never forget as long as I live. And I think I told everybody the story, but I'll tell you again. I'll never forget it. It was the summer 2001, and I was at home. And I think I had just finished summer school because I had to do summer school that summer. And I think summer school was over. And I just remember my mom came home, and I'll never forget this. And I'm actually looking at this whole image right now as I'm saying it. My mom was in the kitchen, and she was washing the dishes. And she had her back towards me, and I was in the living room. And she kept saying, "Did you hear that about that singer who died?" And I'm like, "Well, what singer are you talking about?" And she was sitting there, and she could not think of her name. And every time she kept saying, "Dad, I can't think of what her name is," I kept getting madder and madder. Because I'm standing there, and I'm like, "Well, who is she talking about?" Don't you know, I looked over. And we had a table in our living room at that time. And my dad had the newspaper sitting right there, and had her face on it.
And it R&B singer Silence in a Plane Crash.
Yep, 1979, 2001. And I just looked and I was like, I could not believe it, because the week before, she was on 106 in Park, giving away a Cadillac Escalade.
Yes.
And remember, that whole summer, remember, that whole summer they was promoting that album, but they also was promoting that giveaway. And Aaliyah was going to come and do the giveaway, and that whole summer. And I just remember I kept saying, I can't wait until they fucking show who wins this Jeep. Because I'm tired of every time I turn around, they keep showing commercials of somebody getting it. And I'm like, man, like, hurry up. And she came out dressed in all white at 106 apart. Those were the days. They really were. And now, I never understood it when our parents used to say it, but now you like, because time flies by so fast. You're like, damn, 13 years ago?
Yeah, that was fast.
In a few more years, it's going to be 20 years.
Yeah. And then I remember watching, like, Kazaa Media Desktop. Like, they ain't had no YouTube back
No,
then.
there was no YouTube in
So
2001.
you would search on this search engine to find videos, and it was like, this is Aaliyah's, I'm so...
I don't even think...
It was like her last performance when she performed in the all black, and she performed more... I think she performed more than a woman. She did one... It wasn't Rock the Boat. She did more than a woman. And I didn't even... Because the video wasn't out yet.
No.
And I was just surprised, like, damn, she recorded videos before she passed.
I think the video came out... It came out like a year later, though. It came out in 2002.
No, it came out... No. Rock the Boat came out the next year, but More Than a Woman had came out
No, Rock the Boat
because they did a
after she died.
what was that? They did a biography on her on VH1. What they call them things? Behind the Music, and they were showing clips of the video, and I was like, she already did a video for this. I was shocked, but we had found out that she did Rock the Boat and More Than a Woman at the same time, or somewhere around the same time.
That was my song.
I love More Than a Woman, though. I love that video.
Wasn't the video decent? And at the end, it was just so much fun because they was all dancing and stuff. That's crazy because they don't really make videos like that no more. And when you stop and look at those type of videos, you'd be like, that was so cheesy, but at the time, they were so decent. Because that was all we knew.
Like videos, they just don't add up.
Yeah, videos don't make sense today. You just be like, huh? What is this all about?
They got that Gaga complex shot. You watch the video and then you got to understand. You got to, like with her videos, you have to...
Too many people were trying to know. Too many people were trying to do that Missy Elliott effect. But Missy Elliott, it worked
always
for her.
had the best video.
It worked for her.
Yeah.
That whole, oh, I biggest the guy send me up a child. That video
that
was a
video
classic. Because, bitch, I really thought that was Halle Berry.
I remember she was like, look, my
wasn't her.
She did a behind it, not behind me. She did a making of the video for that, and she's like, I'm trying to win a MTV Video
and she won.
Award. She sure did.
Because that video was the shit.
Yep.
And Anitra used to walk around high school. We were in high school at the time. Anitra used to walk around high school and she said, oh, I biggest the guy send me up a child with matter. And nobody knew what she was saying. And Anitra was the only one who knew. And we were like, how the fuck do you know what she's saying? Nobody knew what Missy was saying. That was the only part where people were like, what is she saying? Wow.
Those were the...
No. And then my video was, is it worth it? Is that the same song?
No.
I put my thing
yes,
down.
it is.
Yeah, it is.
Halle Berry was in that. Yeah. Same video.
Yeah.
Don't come up in here fucking shit up.
Oh, we knew she was saying it there. But at the time we didn't.
No, cause see, no, that's not
what she was saying.
No, that's not.
I know she was saying that, okay? You know at that time. That's what you know. Okay?
If y'all know what we're talking about, then say, but.
Because I used to be like, no, not yet. So when I get home from school, it will be.
Ain't nobody.
It will be if I call so-and-so.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
Oh, but I, she's like, is y'all for that? If you got a bit, let me find out how hard. Yes, bitch! She said, if you got a big, let me search it. Find out how hard I got to work.
This is a mess.
What?
I'm waiting for Missy to come back. I cannot wait.
I favored that tweet when she said she wanted to come on Square.
Yes.
What? Missy Elliott? That was like the rapper when we were in high school.
Yep. It wasn't even just Missy though.
Yeah, it wasn't. It wasn't.
Lil'
When I mean, she was.
Foxy, Trina was just coming. Oh, I'm getting nostalgic. Trina was just coming out.
Right.
Girl, the Brat. Left Eye was starting to fuck TLC. She was trying to do her shit.
That's when everybody was like, oh, she's crazy.
Yeah, but it wasn't no female beast. Like it was just crazy when we found out that Foxy and Lil' Kim weren't getting along, and it was just
everybody was shocked because everybody was like, I thought everybody liked each other. Like there was no such thing as them beefing.
Yeah, like it was crazy.
At least not publicly like this. Like 15 years ago, you'd have never heard of people publicly beefing like Lil' Kim and Nicki. Because you'd be like, this is silly. And it's a shame because the young people today who are like 18, 19, 15 years ago, they didn't know nothing about no Lil' Kim. Like, I was in the barbershop, don't laugh. I was in the barbershop not too long ago. And you remember Rick, who used to cut down at, what's the name? They used to sit next to Soul, like 2 seats down from Soul. His sons was in there. And they're young. They're like 14 and 15. And, you know, we were talking about singers, Trey Songz and Neo, whatever the case may be. And I was like, well, you know, Trey Songz is hot now. I said, but Neo is all around a better artist because he makes really good music. And, you know.
And he writes.
And he writes. You know, Trey Songz is hot because he's what's in now. So, you know, we were talking about, then they got on to Nicki Minaj and Lil' Kim. And, of course, the two little boys was like, oh, Nicki Minaj is so much better. And me and the dad, we were just like, that's because they don't know anything about Little Kim, okay? When Little Kim was out, they were babies. Because they're 14 and 15 now. They were babies, newborn babies. They don't know nothing about no Little Kim. So naturally, they think that Little Kim is washed up, and they're like, well, who the fuck? But I'm like, I told them, I said, you don't know. 14, 15 years ago, Little Kim was Nicki Minaj. The way Nicki Minaj is today, that was Little Kim.
I love Lil Kim videos. One of my favorite Lil Kim videos, no matter what people say, that was my motherfucking video.
Bitch,
I'm getting old because I'm getting chills. Think about it.
I had goosebumps not too long ago. Yeah, you see my arms? Goose fucking bumps. Because every time I think about certain stuff, it just takes me back to like the early 2000s. You be like, bitch.
And then one of my other videos, Crush on You, where every different room, it was all one color. You had the red, you had the green.
But people really don't understand that Little Kim was the shit.
Yes.
And there was no such thing as a Nicki Minaj. No. And that's no shade to Nicki, but I get so upset when people say stuff about Lil Kim, and I just be like, 15 years ago, Lil Kim was where Nicki Minaj. Like, that was Lil Kim. She was on every cover of the magazine you can think of. Every cover. Everybody knew who she was.
See, Lil Kim let that go. After she came back from jail.
After she came back from jail, she didn't. Instead of her,
8 years, she haven't made an album.
Yeah, and instead of her coming out of jail and doing something, she came out of jail and just became bitter.
She was no, wait, she wasn't just bitter at first.
No, she wasn't.
She did Dancing with the Stars. You know, she was
good. She was
she should have won.
She was trying to make a name back for herself. But see, she got so wrapped up in this whole Nicki Minaj thing, like, girl, let that go. Like, why are you still talking about that? Let that go. And then it made it worse because now these young kids who know nothing about Lil Kim, they just attacked her. And it's like, see, you brought this on yourself, Lil Kim. Instead of you just not feeding into that, you fed right into it, and now look at you.
Yep. And I missed Remy Ma interview with the Breakfast Club, but it's an hour, and I heard it was good. And I'm going to listen to it over the week. Well, child, I got all weekend.
Well, she definitely don't say nothing bad about nobody.
No, but she was just, I wouldn't come out the gate talking bad about nobody either.
No, okay.
I need everybody's fan base to support me.
Okay.
Shit. But look, Remy Ma was doing the damn thing before she got put away. Like, she was good. It wasn't nothing bad about her. But
except for that weed.
Yeah.
That blonde and black.
Timber Squad.
Okay. Oh, girl. Oh, okay.
Like, you just walk around the metal detectors and child.
Remember that? Oh my God. Remember how big G Unit was?
All of them was big.
All of them.
Everybody had G Unit had a fucking song on the radio every fucking week and was always number one on 106 Apartment.
I was talking to somebody the other day about where was I at? I was I forget where the fuck I was at, and I forget who I was talking to because it was just recently. And we were talking about Beyonce and whatever the case may be, and I said, well, you know, no, we were talking about people who came out, and I said, well, I remember when Ashanti was the biggest thing out because you had Aaliyah had just died.
Ooh, I hated the fact that they called Aaliyah. No, I hated that they called Ashanti the new princess of hip hop and R&B.
Aaliyah had just died. Alicia Keys had just came out. Nobody really knew who she was. That's when she thought she was a lesbian. She had just came out, and Beyonce was still in Destiny's Child. So Ashanti was the only, and I said Ashanti, and what was it? A record. She broke a record.
3 songs in the top 10 of the Billboard Hot 100s.
Right.
At one time, and then she
as a new artist, right?
Yeah. Just period.
Yeah.
Nobody has never done.
I
don't think it's ever been done.
And I remember, that's what it was that I was trying to remember because I was telling it to somebody and they didn't believe it. And I was like, no, she actually broke a record.
She had What's Love, Foolish, and girl, some other Ja Rule song.
My song was is that What's Love? Or she be like when they had the grease thing.
What's love?
I wanna get away, cause you know, like I know, there's a better thing.
That's another part of the song.
Love, believe me, and when I'm believe me, I've been going to have crazy for your love, and I've been told that the sex is better than drugs.
That's the same song? Is that I wanna be your chick?
No, that's not. No, that's a different beat. And when we kiss and bye bye bye.
And bye. That's what's love, bitch.
Yeah. And do what you did to me, baby. What's love? Bitch, what? See, I told y'all, it wasn't just Beyonce for me for a long time.
I ain't like Ashanti until Rain on Me.
She did that.
My fucking
Rain on Me. I can tell you where I was when that song first came out. I was working at ShopRite at the time back in 2003.
Bet you in the market
Working in the market. 2003, I was a senior in high school, and that song had came out that year, and I remember this girl's mom had pulled up, who used to work at ShopRite with us, I forget, Bridget was the girl's name, and her mom pulled up blasting that song, and she was just going crazy. Those were the good old days.
Sure was.
No, my song was, oh baby. Shantae, me and Shantae, this girl that I went to school with, we used to always think that her on that elevator. I thought that was the coolest thing in the world when Shantae was on top of that elevator. I mean, that elephant.
I'm like, what elevator you talking about?
The elephant. I think I like how your body moving next to me. Oh, baby, when you're kissing me.
That song was alright.
No, that was my song.
That was
I
alright.
can't describe, because you know the part was,
Yes.
I can't describe what I want
to do to you tonight.
Oh, baby, when you're fucking me, I'll make it.
So you can you rock with me?
Oh, baby.
On top with me. I just wanna love you, baby. Always thinking of
you, baby.
Can you roll with me? Oh, baby.
I know Diggy would be like, yeah! That was mine. Let me tell you something. When Ashanti first came out, okay? No, this was my Ashanti song right here, bitch. This was my Ashanti song. When she had that video, what's the song where Nia Long was in the video? Y'all know what I'm talking about. Ashanti was playing the piano.
That's I like to rainbow on my bones.
From a man, understand and read every other said. He believed to get on my knees and they bloody red. Begging please, see I don't know what you do. Just don't know you like a light into my cigarette. Watch me smoke, I never knew another human life. You had the power to take over. Cause you're mine, baby, 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 baby. I love it, got me saying, baby, 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 baby. I'm done. This was a Ashanti flashback,
yes. Bitch, but I love that other song with from like 5 years ago. Ciao.
From who?
Ashanti. How did it go? It was.
I don't know the ones from 5 years.
Bitch, wait.
I only know the ones from 15
No,
years ago.
I got to pull up my iTunes. No, because it was a song. That song is still hot.
Which one?
Oh, shit. She be talking about some shit. I'm going to pull it up because you know how I fuck with your head and it's in your head?
Yeah.
It was, I think it had somebody on there. I can't wait till my Shanti catalog pull up. It was a song. Was it a song with Nelly? Bitch. What was it called? Oh, now you want to act slow? Come on.
But Nelly?
It was with some. She be like, I got that good, good. I got that good, good.
No,
that is my fucking song right there.
Yeah, I don't know that.
You don't know good, good? She like, I throw it on the right. I do it every night. And every, I'm like, whoa. I love that song.
That's not a classic.
You tried it. I love that song from the Declaration. But yeah, so
That's not a classic though.
it don't gotta be
We
no
talking about
classic.
classic.
This was when she fell off, and then she had a.
Well, we ain't talking about when she fell off. We talking about when she was on
but
top.
after that song, I think
Bitch.
The Way That I Love You was like, bitch. Now everybody talking about Ashanti again, and that's when she put the album on. Then it took another 6 years.
Don't
But
try it.
thank you, Diggy, for the album, because I do love that song, Scars. That song is good.
It's time to go.
Yeah, that's our Ashanti moment. That's our flashback from the early 2000s.
Flashback Friday.
Yes, that was a good flashback.
That was a good flashback.
Yes, it
We had a
was.
good time in those were the days. That's when music was on the radio. Now you got this bullshit, and people wonder why I don't listen to the radio when I drive. Cause it ain't nothing but a bunch of bullshit. You know, what the fuck are you talking about now? You know what I mean? It's just like 10 short years ago, you could turn on the radio and hear song after song after song. Now you hear stupid shit. I got that Iggy. Like, what? I can't sing this shit. I can't sing that. I can't sing that. You know, I'm not gonna pull up to somewhere singing that. I'm not singing that dumb shit. No. So yeah. You have fun on your cruise.
You know I will.
And I'll have a beautiful, blessed weekend.
Yes.
And yeah.
I'll see you September the 5th. That's a Thursday. I sure will. September the 4th. Oh, that's Beyonce's birthday. I'll see you then.
No, you won't see me on September 4th.
Why the hell not?
Because that's a national holiday.
Bitch, yo, get the fuck out.
So you won't see me on that day. No, you won't.
So we'll be back September the 5th with a brand new video
I'm
for y'all.
celebrate on that day.
Child, that's if she
My
calls
mother
you.
is turning 32. Okay.
She's only 31.
Okay, my mother's turning 32.
Wait, Beyonce's turning 32.
Yes. September 4th, 1981.
Could've
Oh,
fooled
how
me.
old is Janet? 62?
47. Wait, before you leave.
What?
Here go Jermaine Jackson. My sister is worth billions.
Ooh.
So fuck the NFL and them saying that she's still banned from performing at the
When did he say
Super
this?
Bowl. The other day because TMZ caught up with him.
Ooh,
Still looking the
I know,
same.
that's right. That's how you do it. He did a Kim Kardashian moment. Fuck Adrian Byline. My brother's a Kardashian, and you used his name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Braxton said. Jermaine Braxton. What's his name? Jackson said.
They must be talking about you.
Talk about me.